The Urban Guide is brought to you by Cocosia Artisan Chocolates in association with Higher Electronics Middle East, powered by Ambreen. Hospitality partner, Meridien, Dubai. Media partner, Filmfare Middle East. Official radio partner, Radio Spice 105.4. Life is all about moments. And I believe one should not wait for them. We should rather create them. Just like we created the strong and eternal bond with you all. And that's exactly why we are back. Back with the season 2 of your entertainment ride on the Urban Guide. With your new host, Garima. To start with, let's take a ride back to your hop on and hop off service in our first segment called In the Town. So get ready to ride your horses. Still didn't get it? Well, I'm talking about the Polo tournament in your city for you to be a part of it. The Dubai Polo Gold Cup was founded in 2009 and it's now a series of the 2 premier polo events in the Middle East. The event attracts large amount of Gulf VIPs, society figures, famous personalities, senior corporate executives, and it's under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai. Played under the banner of the Hurlingham Polo Association, the Gold Cup is played according to HPA rules, and the provision of umpires is managed under strict international supervision by the HPA.
Teams are all participating, really very strong teams from all around the world. They're playing here, the top players of the world. We have 2 Saudi teams and we have 2 teams from Abu Dhabi and the rest are from Dubai, so total 10 teams.
It's a great event. It started like 5 years ago. And it's been very successful for polo in Dubai.
Dubai Polo Gold Cup is the premier polo competition of the year, which involves the world's best polo teams and players, battling it out to win the title. The most prestigious international polo tournament in the Middle East. No other game combines the grace of equestrian pursuits and the skill of a ball game with such thrilling results. With its exciting mix of top-class sportsmanship and glamour, it has earned a reputation as one of the most prestigious events on the international polo calendar. The organization is locally organized but recognized internationally. And through this tournament, the organizers bring polo to life in the region and succeed year by year to make it the highest handicap tournament in Middle East, Africa and Asia by having the highest attendance and bringing names of polo players recognized internationally.
A lot of top players in the world are here now versus going somewhere else to play during the season. It's an amazing event that's been done by Mr. Mohammed Kapoor. I'm really proud to be his friend. His efforts in doing this is just unparalleled.
Participation of Sheikh Mohammed, Sheikh Ametha in the tournament has also boosted the confidence of patrons and polo players and also to promote the sport in the region.
You know what? I have this thing in me. At times I pretend to be normal, but then very soon it gets too boring. So I come back to myself. And this time I'm going to take you through the Middle East Rail Conference and Exhibition. The best opportunity one can get to get a glimpse of the rail market of the Middle East. Middle East Rail is the region's largest rail exhibition and conference, attracting government, rail operators, transport authorities and world-class solution providers.
China CR produce a full range of railway transportation equipment, including locomotive, wagons and passengers coach.
The event attracts 3,000 plus visitors, 500 conference attendees, 120 plus exhibitors, 100 plus hosted VIPs, 80 plus free seminars, along with leading regional rail authorities and international experts. This event is the best place for networking, as it is the most efficient and economical way to make quality contacts. At Middle East Rail, one-to-one partnering, the networking app and speed networking sessions ensure you get the most value from your attendance, and guarantee you make the right contacts. It is an excellent opportunity for clients and suppliers in the rail industry to meet face-to-face, exchange views, share experiences, and establish regional contacts. This country for sure has a lot to go ahead with. But for now, we gotta go ahead with a tiny little break. But don't you worry, your host Garima will be back soon right here on your entertainment ride, The Urban Guide. Everything you need will come on its perfect time. Like now, it's time to move towards the last event of the day on our segment In the Town, as there are lots of things lined up for you on your entertainment ride, The Urban Guide. As part of the annual Swiss Days festival held by the Swiss Art Gate UAE, Thomas Leuenberger, the one half of the famous duo from Switzerland, performed his first solo show, Bouldering, as his show is called. The show is based around slow juggling. His unique and comic act involved using juggling to recreate music only possible with the help of a choir, all by himself.
I make a slow motion show here in Dubai, and the Dubai people, they like this. I am a slow motion therapist. I make a slow motion therapy for the audience here in Dubai. After my show, they sleep. Oh, this is Gisela, my assistant. She helped me for my show. She's looking to see if anyone is stressed out.
Bringing audio and visual delights to everyone, the evening showcased a true magical form of art. The performance left the audience enthralled, with the spectacular acts being performed live on the stage.
The Urban Guide, like probably something like that, is a the Urban Guide. It's the Urban Guide.
As we mentioned, we have to give you that extra to get that extra. And now it's time for your very favorite and of course very engaging Dream Castle segment, wherein we take you around Dubai to the best done homes here with your very own Nicole.
On Dream Castles, we try and bring you the very best in Dubai. And today we're going to meet a very brilliant man who's going to share with us his wonderfully sustainable and eco-friendly home. Dear Kundip, welcome to Dream Castles and thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming here, Nicole. Thank you for coming to my house.
Such a fabulous house, and it's your wife's, basically, it's her labor of love, and you put little pieces in here and there.
You're absolutely right. Actually, I did a bit of it, but I can claim the kitchen, but the rest of it is her.
Which is a very funky kitchen, which we're going to visit later, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Kundip, I'm going to start with asking, what's the first thing you think about doing when you enter a brand new house? What do you keep in mind first?
And the first thing you want to do is to make the house comfortable for living. You want to live there for a long time. You're going to spend a lot of time of your life out there, and you want to enjoy it. So you have to make it comfortable, nice, and cool and funky if you want it to be.
Okay.
The second thing is you want to make it spiritually uplifting.
So, Kundip, tell me what's your favorite part of the house?
My favorite part of the house is where you're standing, and also the kitchen.
The kitchen. Am I going to get to see this wonderful kitchen?
Absolutely. You want to come and have a look?
Definitely, and so do my viewers. So let's go to the kitchen.
Let's go for it.
Who picked the color for the kitchen?
That was set up by the manufacturer because that's the only one you can get.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Zematic kitchen. Which
Oh
is,
yeah, you can see. And even the backsplash matches it
Yeah.
perfectly.
It's all done by a designer who designs Zematic kitchens. So that's
Okay.
how it is.
So Kundip, we are in your very funky, fabulous kitchen. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure. This is a kitchen that we designed. We took a lot of time to design it. The fundamental reason for designing the kitchen is that it has all FSC certified wood, all natural materials. All appliances are probably the top grade in terms of energy usage or gas usage, as you see at the back, which is gas usage. All the taps you see out there are low flow taps. In fact, if you see the other tap out there, it's connected to basically a filtration system and that cleans the water. So we don't use any water on bottles that are typically used in Dubai.
I know everybody does that.
Everybody does that. We don't use any of those stuff. We have our own filtration system that's built into the kitchen itself. Plus, not to forget the music and cool lighting.
He's like a rock star when he's cooking. There's music going on all the time. So the kitchen is essentially extremely environmentally friendly.
It is very environmentally friendly.
And that's very important to you.
It is extremely important to me because that's what I believe in, that's what I propagate, that's what I keep telling people. That anything that you do should be very durable. This kitchen will last for between 50 to 100 years.
You're joking.
Absolutely. It's guaranteed for 10. It will last for 50. All the appliances out here are designed to last for 20 years minimum. And everything in the appliances section is very low energy usage, or as low as possible.
So you save up on your bills as well.
Absolutely.
So that's always important, especially in Dubai. Kundip, you have very interesting pieces of furniture and you believe in sustainability. So
yes.
please tell me about this so my viewers have some wonderful information to go by.
Sure. All the furniture that we have uses three things. Either natural materials, which can be either cotton or marble, or slate, as we saw in the kitchen. They use FSC certified wood, so there is no chemicals or formaldehydes or VOCs that come on the wood.
So they're not treated with anything?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
FSC also means that they're basically from reliable sources. It's totally fashionable all the time.
Okay.
It is free of all chemicals. It's healthy and also looks very elegant.
Kundip, do you believe in Vastu Shastra and Feng Shui?
I do, absolutely.
Okay. Can you further elaborate and explain?
I think if you look at humanity, it basically doesn't understand everything.
True.
So the science has limitations, and beyond that is a holistic understanding which has been passed on from generation to generation, probably thousands of years, to humanity. So it is best to understand it and see how we can utilize it to make our lives better, or at least re-energize our lives. So there's a part in Feng Shui, there's a part in Vastu, there's a part in many other things also.
And do you have any specific parts in the house that, follow Vastu?
Okay, in Vastu there are two parts. One is to make things better, and one is to correct things. So we have some corrections because the house is not perfect. So let's say the opening is in the west, that's where people come in. So we have to do something to fix that.
How do you advise my viewers to go about, changing their lifestyle and being more sustainable?
I think the first thing is to understand that whatever you use is healthy.
Okay.
And the second thing is as natural as possible. You have to understand that everything that is not healthy doesn't impact you tomorrow. It takes a while.
Kundip, I have a small gift for appreciation for you. And they're these really fabulous artisan chocolates from Cocosia.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you enjoy them with your wonderful family in the very funky kitchen, which I would love to visit again.
Definitely, and I'm going to visit this shop called Cocosia.
You should, it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Ooh, now that is definitely something to get your hands on tip from. With that, it's time to move into a tiny little break, but don't go anywhere, as very soon we move towards the last segment of the show on your entertainment ride, The Urban Guide. Welcome back to the season 2 of your entertainment ride, The Urban Guide, with your host, Garima. And now it's time to move towards the last segment of the show, In Conversation, wherein you get a chance to meet the people whose existence has made a difference to the society and also to the people around. So let's see who the guest of the week is.
He is a self-made man with an extremely discerning eye. He recognizes an opportunity and seizes it by its horns. He declares that there is no substitute for hard work and diligence. Today we are in conversation with the Danube business magnate, Mr. Rizwan Sajan. Mr. Rizwan Sajan, it's an honor to have you here today. So glad you could join us.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for having me on Urban Guide.
Everyone is very aware of the professional side of you. What's a day in the life of Rizwan Sajan like?
Rizwan Sajan gets up at around 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my.
After that, he is in the swimming pool.
Oh, lovely.
Whatever the weather is.
Really? Even in this
even
frozen
this
weather?
cold winter, most of the time I am there. Except it's really raining or really chilling, like today I could not go. 5 times a week I'm there in the pool. Then I do my yoga. And I am in the office by 9:30, 10 o'clock. From 10 straight away I'm here till 6:30, 7. And after 7 o'clock I would go to some showrooms. And I reach home by 8:30 or 9. So if you really ask me, it's work, work, work. during the weekdays.
And then the weekend must be more fun with the family.
Definitely. More friends,
your
the
son
friends
and your wife.
family, yeah.
You're very close to your family as well.
Very, very close.
That's wonderful because I believe it's both of you all, your brother and you, that help make Danube as amazing as it is, right?
Yeah, my brother has been a big support. He joined me when the time we started Danube, and he's there along with me, and I'm very happy that my son has also taken over.
I know.
My son is independently handling the Danube Bilmart,
He's very young.
the retail operation. He's young, but he's very matured. I'm very blessed that because with him also we started when he was very young, almost at the age of 15. He was put into the work.
Wow.
So when he took up his chair at 24, he knew exactly what is happening in the HR department, what is happening in the logistics department, accounts, finance. So it was not difficult for him to start from there. So today, if you can ask anybody in the office, and the senior managers don't have any problem reporting to him.
So you must be a very proud papa at this point.
Very, very proud. To have one, it's like having 11 sons, I would feel like he has.
How wonderful that nobody has ever said something so nice.
Seriously.
It's like having 11 sons. That's really nice. Your success is very much personally achieved by you. But is there anybody else you'd like to share your credit of your success with?
I think whenever any successful man, he cannot take the credit on his own. You have to have a lot of luck, which I always say in many of my interviews. And I would want to give that credit of luck to my wife, as I believe she is the lucky charm who has brought in a lot of luck in whatever I do. And then, of course, the staff which you are associated with. I've been very lucky, very happy that I have been blessed with some excellent staff who would die for the company. I mean, I have seen them working for 16 hours and 18 hours without any grudge.
How do you find time to unwind with such a hectic schedule?
After working, I have 2 shifts in my office, in my daily life. From 10 o'clock in the evening till 6, 7, 8 o'clock, I'm doing my work. And after 9 o'clock or after 8 o'clock, I'm out either attending an event, which is related to the business, or some other social evening. So I end up by 12:30 on a weekday. When I'm meeting my friends and all that, that also gives you a lot of time to unwind.
Yes, that's true.
During the weekend, I'm with my family. And even in the social events, if you really ask me, most of the social events, my wife comes along with me because she feels that that's the only time she gets with me.
You come across as a person who loves life and is full of energy and who has a never say no attitude. How do you manage to be like this?
How do I manage? Again, I think it's a God's gift to me. I believe that if you are happy in what you are doing, you will always enjoy. You'll always want to do more and more.
Everyone knows you as this party hard person. But I know that there is a softer, more benevolent side to you, and you're involved in a lot of charity and social work. Would you care to elaborate on that?
Okay, other than sponsoring some children for their studying and all that which we do, we started recently a learning center for the blue-collared people. So we opened a center in Garima, we opened a center in Sharjah, and right now, every month, almost 50 to 100 people are studying and learning English free of cost.
Do you believe in karma? Do you believe that what you put out into the universe, you get back?
Everybody has to believe in karma.
I agree.
It's 100%. I always believe and I always tell people, किसी की बुराई नहीं करो. I mean, sometimes you don't like certain things, you just ignore it and you move forward, rather than trying to take a revenge on him or trying to do something.
You are a family man. It's where one receives unconditional love. Who do you find is the closest to you and why?
I think closest is the wife and my children, and of course my brother and his family. We are all a very family, it's a very close-knit family. We enjoy a lot of things together. My sister is also a part of that family. So all of us are very close to me, I would say. I wouldn't want to say that one person in particular. Wife always comes the first, but everybody else is there in the picture.
How do you strike a balance between your personal and professional life? It must be very challenging.
I don't think I'm balancing it, to be honest. Because
That's an honest answer.
No, but any successful businessman who has to reach to the certain stage has to compromise something of his family life. But I'm fortunate enough that my wife has never nagged me or stopped me in doing some work, because I travel also a lot. I would say 10 to 12 days in a month I'm out of the country. Then when I am working also in the daytime, I finish late. And if she's there in the evening with me, she's fine. Otherwise, it's like she can't see me.
So, Mr. Sajan, thank you so much for being on our show, and it was an absolute pleasure. And it was so interesting and enthralling talking to you.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Life is all about a balance between holding on and letting go. And right now, it's time for me to let you go so that I can catch you back next week, right here on your entertainment ride, The Urban Guide. Until next week, have lots of fun and miss your host, Garima. Till then, bye.